All right, Cyber Transformers, welcome. This is Emin, your host. In this quick video recording, what I want to talk about is breaking free from those golden handcuffs and how to create urgency for your cyber transform, cybersecurity career shift. This is something that we covered yesterday in our weekly Cyber Transform career mastery sessions. And one of the professionals we have in the team asked this question, and I see value. That's why I wanted to create a short video for everyone. My life is good. I mean, it's not that bad, right? I have my house, I'm paying my mortgage, everything seems to be working fine, although not everything. There is one thing that is not working for this professional, hence he decided to grow his career in cybersecurity. And then I thought, okay, you know what? This is a common theme that we see all the time. Many times professionals find themselves trapped in golden handcuffs. And to be very honest with you, it's not their fault, because the way that businesses, corporate structures, the way that they create this entire work environment is exactly for that reason. They give you just enough so you think you are okay, but in the future, let's just say you are 80, 90, you are in your deathbed and you're thinking about your life and you will not feel fulfilled, okay? And that's like the mid zone. Comfortable but unfulfilling jobs. How to avoid that? How to really get the finances that you want, the lifestyle, and also the contribution, all of it together, and how to make it happen. Because it is very easy to sugarcoat the situation and postpone making a change. But the problem is, the longer that we wait, especially this specific video, is for professionals who think they are okay. Not like, oh my God, I need to find a way to pay the bills. Those individuals, they find a way anyway, because it's a must. But what if you are in that golden handcuffs? How to avoid that? So that instead of the longer that you wait, the more you risk. The more risk living with regret, how to avoid that, and how to really understand the situation to see if there's anything you should be doing, or maybe you're already okay. Instead of wasting a lot of time and energy trying to grow your career, maybe you're happy there. How to identify that? So let's just create this quick, very informal training, and let's just start with the first step, which is confront your reality. Okay. Number one, take an honest look at your current job and career trajectory. Like, how does it look like right now? But honest look, financially, it's okay, I'm making six figures. But in this economy, 6 figures, 100K after taxes, you're probably bringing home around like 5K, 6K maybe a month. And looking at the mortgage, rent, payments, utilities, groceries, all that stuff, car note. Is this the really type of life that you want to live? Let's just take an honest look at that. And then ask this very question, okay? Is this what I want to be doing for the next 5, 10, or 20 years? Because once Jeff Bezos once said, when you are 80 years old and in a quiet moment of reflection, and thinking about yourself of the most personal version of your life story. And the telling that will be the most compact and meaningful, okay, will be the series of choices that you have made, okay? And as they also say, the richest place in the world, in the planet, is the graveyards, okay? Just take a look at those graveyards. All the books not written, all the businesses not started, all the careers not changed or upgraded, they're all there. And the question is, just confront your reality. And then it is very important that don't wait until it's too late to make a change. People wait and then they're losing opportunities. Young generation are coming. Everything is changing. Take a look at AI. Take a look at the jobs. The more that you wait in a situation, just like you put a frog to a warming up water one step at a time, by the time the frog realizes it needs to make a jump, it's too late. All the muscles, they're all gone. So that's why just confront your reality. Is it really working? Just take a look at your paycheck. Just take a look at your life. If you're working 70, 80 hours a week, and let's say you're making 150K a year, is this the really type of life that you want to live? Because you have no time for your family. You have no time for yourself. Think about that. That's step number one, okay? And then step number two is identify your passion and also your purpose. Okay, let's just make it easier here. Identify your passion and there are many different things that you can do to make it happen. And we have different personality tests. For example, I will drop the link below. You can just fix it. You can just solve it to see if your future is in IT, is in cyber, if you're already an IT cybersecurity professional, how to grow it to the next level. And what is your commitment level? That's why we also have another test that you can solve it yourself. Take a look at it to measure your commitment level. I will also drop the link below. But first of all, understand, reflect on what truly drives and inspires you. What is that passion? And don't worry about what anyone else is thinking about his or her own career. Many times people think, oh, it's just about money, but it's not. Maybe your ideal life is relocating and running a remote business so that you can travel a lot more, you can spend more time with your family, whatever that might be. That's why consider your skills, your interest and your values together. And then do this practice every day, just 5-10 minutes in your ideal job situation. Maybe that's not a job. Maybe it's starting your own business. Okay. Maybe you see yourself, I don't know, in Africa, in Middle East, somewhere in Asia, and you are helping orphans. Okay. You're a teacher there. You're teaching them IT. And that is so big motivation. You don't really care about the financial angle, whatever that might be. If you postpone, if you procrastinate, if you wait for that, please understand that you will wait forever and then it's too late. That's why. Number 3, we need to also create a sense of urgency, my friends, okay? Create a sense of urgency. And there are different ways to do this, but one of the exercises that I like, and we spend a lot of time in Career Mastery with this one in Cybertransform, is it's just like a rubber band, okay? That elastic band. One side of it is the pain and the emotional consequences of the problem. If you stretch it from this side, okay, towards this side, then you understand why it is not working. Instead of sugarcoating, instead of, let's just say you don't like your work environment, you don't like your colleagues, you don't appreciate the mission or the vision of the business, okay, that's the pain. But we think, oh, okay, I have extra PTO days, they give me a lot of money, so I'm fine. But in reality, is that really what you want? So that's why focus on that urgency with the problems first, and then with your goals. Not having that ideal lifestyle, not having the type of life that you want to, not having the vacations, not having the cars or houses, whatever that you want personally. And then if that rubber band stretches, like this, then you can understand, okay, you know what? This is urgent for me. And then you can turn that into action. Not like thinking about this. Many times people also, what I realized, when they feel like they need to do something, they alleviate. They think, okay, let me just get a Udemy course because it's not high risk, $10, $20 anyway, I don't care. And then they feel, okay, now I'm relaxed. Now I understand. Yeah, I'm taking action, but it's not working. But in reality, taking decisive and intelligent action is different. Maybe that is learning more. Maybe that is working with experts. Maybe that is burning the boats. I'll talk about that in just a second. And then start pushing your current job away. That's another part. I also get this question. Some of the sessions that we have in the program, they are during the day, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, etc. And some of the professionals, sometimes they come to me and say, hey, you know what? I'm working in those hours. And I'm like, okay, in the next couple of months, you will leave your job behind. You will give your notice. And if that's the case, and also, let's say you will have an interview lined up and the amazing company that you want to work with, and they're inviting you over for that interview, are you going to tell them you're busy working at the time? No, you'll get resourceful. You'll make it happen. So why not we start doing this today? Pushing away some of the jobs and then not delivering the value that you should be doing. I'm not talking about that, but maybe you can start adjusting your schedule. Maybe you can emotionally detach yourself with your current career or job situation. Okay, that's also very helpful. But creating that sense of urgency, my friends, okay, is essential. It's very critical and important. That's why the third bit is embrace the discomfort of change and use it as motivation. Because at the end of the day, whatever that you want to accomplish in your career, in your life, that is out of your comfort zone. That is for sure. That I can guarantee you, okay? That was step number 3. And step number 4 is develop an action plan and make an intelligent action plan. What is the next step? What is the next step? What do I need to do today, tomorrow, next week, next month? That's why you need to spend a lot of time and do your research. Career paths, opportunities in cyber, in IT, maybe you're interested in something else. Take a look at opportunities. Many times people only focus on what they want to do or what they can do realistically, or maybe just to get started, not like do they need to be experts, but okay, I can learn more when they hire me. I know the basics. So you need to take more risks than the companies so that they can invest in you, right? That's step number 2. But you also need to focus on what is needed in the marketplace. If the job, for example, we also had another Q&A session about this yesterday. Network engineering. Okay, network engineering, as long as computers and systems and servers, they are connected and they will stay connected. We need network engineers, right? That's for sure. But how is that working right now? Think about that. Now that we have cloud systems, infrastructures, hypervisors, etc., almost everything is in cloud. Meaning, not like when I first started my career, for example, 20 years back, cables and switches and routers, we need to deal with them like at a hardware level. But those jobs are like fading away because of the centralization of the cloud systems, right? More and more companies using virtual. Everything is virtual, right? That's why if you want to become a network engineer, just look into cloud network engineering roles. So you know how to operate Amazon AWS, Microsoft Azure systems, Google Cloud. Does that make sense, this part? That's why you need to create that action plan. But you need to do the work and start researching the potential career paths and opportunities and make it an intelligent plan. Does it make sense, this part? And then start taking action. If the skills are missing, get the skills. It's not that hard these days. Information is free. Literally, information is nothing. You can learn anything that you want in the world. But do you know which specific skill set that you need to learn? Which specific actions you need to take? And when to start, when to finish? What happens after you get one qualification or certificate? Do you need one more? Or is the time for you to start creating your resume, building your network, applying for jobs? What is that? That's why in that kind of, at that very moment, you need to work with experts and also get some help to understand really objectively your current situation. You can find mentors online. You can reach out to your friends and family if they are in the careers or maybe in the companies that you want to work with, and pick up their brains, and also join different organizations to really attend their events, a network, and ask the questions, but intelligent questions. And that's another part. You should ask the questions and grow your skill set and the mindset, but you need to make the judgments on your own because everyone has a different opinion. If you ask someone who's been, I don't know, a penetration tester for the previous 10, 15 years, obviously that person has a very good understanding of penetration testing, but maybe not so much with the GRC world, or maybe cybersecurity analysis, or maybe blue teams, or maybe indirect roles like cybersecurity marketing and sales. Pay attention to that too, okay? And make your own judgments and draw your own conclusions. And then step number 5, especially if you want to break free from those golden handcuffs, this part, step 5, burning the bridges, is very important. Why? Because if you don't do it, then one step in, one step out never works. You'll always look back. You'll always say, okay, if this doesn't work, I'll just fall back. And you know what? That's exactly what you will do. Just like Robert Kiyosaki tells us all the time about starting businesses. If you feel like, whatever, if this business doesn't work, I'll immediately go back to my initial comfort zone. I already have a job anyway, etc. And that feeling is killing so many people and their dreams, okay? Because they think, okay, if this doesn't work, I'll fall back. Versus, if you burn the bridges, then you just do whatever it takes. You will spend more time, more energy, more money, whatever, and you make it happen because you will make it a priority and never look back, okay? So don't look back or second guess your decision. And this one is the definition and the difference between highly successful professionals, both in careers and businesses that I've come across with so far in my life, is they make fast decisions, okay, and they stick to it. Versus people who are like thinking about all the angles, whether I can do this or not, etc. They think, but when it comes to taking action, I don't know, let me just think about this. That's why they've been thinking about this for so long. And coming back, this confront your reality, just like Jeff Bezos' example, and how would you feel when you're about to die? Think about that. 80, 90, you can no longer make a career or make a life. And it's a horrible situation, honestly, because you just have one life. And that's the sad part. Does it make sense, my friends? Please let me know. Drop your comments below. And here to help, happy to help. And as a conclusion, breaking free from those golden handcuffs requires courage, self-awareness, and a sense of urgency. Because by confronting your reality, you will identify your passion and then create that urgency so that you can develop an action plan, take necessary action steps, burn the bridges, whatever that is, whatever that might be. Maybe spending more time, investing, maybe joining different organizations, whatever. Then you can make a successful career upgrade. And finally, just like, let's continue with Jeff Bezos because that's a great example, right? In the end, we are our choices. And then just build yourself a great story. If not, you can continue your life with golden handcuffs. Don't get me wrong. For many people, it's okay. It's okay to have a life just barely getting by. It's okay to paying the bills. It's okay to kind of get by. But is this really what you want? That's the main question. Okay? Does it make sense? Let me know and take a look at the links below that I think you'll find a lot of value there. You can take the career skills assessment and then career launcher assessment. And also there's a detailed video training that we have as well, www.cybertransform.com. And just let me know, okay? Just follow these 5 steps and then you're good to go. I'll see you in the next training, next video. Bye for now. This is Emin signing off. Bye-bye.